Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another Monster Train run. Continuing and getting all my crowns the second time around, we're going to play an Umbra Awoken run today. Win streak's currently 4, try to make it 5. Alright, we have Seraph the Chaste. Been playing more Magic than Monster Train this week, so let me just double check myself. I believe that this is the one that has the Pyre Wings. Yeah, so we have 3 health backliners to worry about, and we have 3 Pyre Wings in that last fight to worry about as well. Okay. Good stuff. We have a pretty good starting deck, honestly. We have a little bit of extra removal, we have a little bit extra damage, and a little bit of extra Ember. Yeah. I think what Primordium we roll is going to be very interesting here. So normally with Umbra, Hell's Banners is very good because, like, you play a couple of morsels and then you get energy rebates, but here, less certain that that's actually good because, you know, Plink is super inconsistent at making Ember. Let's look at the map and determine this here. So we're going to get an Awoken unit, and finding something like, I don't know, an Animus of Will to put a number behind is pretty good. I see us being maybe a 2-floor setup. If I take Hell's Banners in a lot of fights, it's just going to be on one turn we probably get 3 Ember. It is admittedly the most important turn. I think I'm just going to take Boons of the Blacksmith here. A lot of times Penumbra runs are pretty weak early on, and having something that saves me a hit is pretty good. Alright. On Awoken runs, I really like being able to transfer my status effects to a unit, and so I think I'm going to take Superfood, especially since I have like these razor sharp edges and root seeds that are going to give me additional power anyway. No? Like, every time I take trials on Circle 1 with Penumbra, or not Penumbra, Primordium, I am always so sketchy about them because, like, if I take this trial, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of my cards no longer kill units. I think I'm just supposed to pass this trial. Like, there's worlds where my Train Steward dies, and then this run becomes a total disaster. And I don't think I want to end up in those worlds. How many times I razor sharp edge here is interesting. I know I want to do it at least once, but I gain less HP each time that I do it. I think it's probably correct to root seeds after this. And go down to 1. Kill one of those, net the Ember back, and play 2 more root seeds. Save as much HP as possible. So I can play a Train Steward, use that to eat morsels, Mind Collapse, Plink versus Plink engine upgrade. Plink. I think Plink pretty much guarantees that I kill the boss. I'm not going to take the time to map this out, but I believe that Train Steward has 62 attack. I think I'm going to be fine. Call it a hunch. Yeah. All three of these are good. I would add any of them to my deck. Base Prism means that I can feed whatever is eating with Primordium, but like the other one of these things are morsel producers, and if I get a Gorger and that's something that I'm trying to do long term, then I want the common support of one of these two cards. I don't know what's going on with Circle 3 yet. Like, I know I'm going left on Circle 2, I think. I could deviate from my plans and go right to get the Umbra banner. But I'm not exactly going to be great at stacking up stacks of, like, say, lifesteal or anything like that if I'm just eating one at a time. It's actually kind of interesting, especially since I don't have a floor 3 Merchant of Steel. I think I'm going to take the Umbra Assault. Do I want to take the Wildwood Sap and try to do regen stuff? I don't think so. I think I'd rather have a Glimmer. And I'll have 4 things that consistently deal with backliners in a way that Plinks don't. I don't know, like, picking up more razor sharp edges just means like whatever I can create at the front is just going to be an absolute monster. This is a super interesting pick. 2 razor sharp edges is probably enough. I'm gonna take one more card that clears out backliners. But I don't see myself wanting any more backline clear for the rest of this run. I really like the idea of finding Animus of Will, making it large, and then just crushing with it. Let's do that. I'm not sure that it's correct, because, like, upgrades on my cards are really good here, like cost reduction on Root Seeds, holdover on Umbra Assault, damage on Glimmer. But if things go well with my units, I can get upgrades and card removes here, which is super valuable. Not great upgrades in here. Alright, so I found the Animus of Will. I put plus 25 health on it. Then it doesn't die in some weird fringe circumstances, such as like Seraph summoning a Lightwing on the wrong floor in the final fight. I think I'm going to be fine at scaling its damage up. So the real question for me is, do I just roll this and try to get a plus 10 damage upgrade on it? Like, is that good enough? One combined with the stat, like the raw stat output that this is going to give me. I imagine it is. Fuck. Alright, there's 60 gold down the drain. I wonder if I remove a Train Steward here, actually. Large Stone would have been a reason to not reroll there. I don't think this matters. This is gonna get big so fast. plink here. Get you. Guess let's plink. Guess let's plink. Alright, we will take Ember. That's kind of a wash. Yeah, this thing is just monstrous. I think we'll throw a train steward in front of the bus here, though. I need to kill these backliners. I guess Plink is actively good. Oh, very good. The change to max HP doesn't do anything to me. Yeah, I think we're just good. Like, this thing only attacks in sets of 6. I kill it in one go. Damage shields are sort of interesting, but eh. I guess it's like a question of, do I want to pick this up, assuming I also am going to set up a Gorger. Because I need more damage output than what I have. I think I'm going to skip for now. I don't feel confident that I'm going to want any of that stuff. This is fine. This is a great unit. Shattered Shell is also interesting. I end up getting 6 space. Like, give this quick. And all of a sudden it sweeps all the smaller units, and Animus of Will gets the big stuff. That's interesting to me. It locks me into taking capacity, which I don't love. I don't know, if I want to get large stone already, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Take a Crucible Collector. I don't really have duplication-worthy stuff, so I think I'm going to take the artifact here. I do not get to be a Sketches run, and I don't think Cursed Vines is a particularly strong artifact. Unfortunately, I think this is just 25 gold. +3 on a random floor is pretty appealing here, because it means that I can set up on that floor as long as it's not the bottom floor while still feeding a lot of morsels. Like, that makes my Entumbra Assault and my Plinks when they actually kill things more appealing, and it makes future cards a little better. I'm going to take the manual. It introduces a little bit more variance into the run, but is quite powerful. We are going to kind of suck against Talos during the initial waves, though, because Talos is going to daze my effectively one attacker. So let's start with Plink. And now, unfortunately, since I added this to the deck, that means that Animus of Will doesn't always get to eat turn 1. Really awkward. I think I'm going to 2-floor setup and putting Primordium on top so that like Crucible Collector doesn't eat it this turn. I don't think I want this to be a Crucible Collector fight. I think Animus of Will gives the DPS that I'm looking for. Oof! Oof! This is worth 33 damage if I do that in front. But this is worth, well, damage per turn cycle against the boss if I put it in back. My gut says that that's better. No. Just end turn. So here it's just better to play this on this, right? Because I get 13 max health if I do it this way. Yeah, let's just do this here, rather than on the back this turn. Excellent. Excellent. I think this Ember is more valuable than anything else here. Alright. We're absolutely a death machine. But let's let a Train Steward take a few hits here. This guaranteed Blinks for 2. Murder that. Get some more lifesteal stacks here. Yeah, so this is about the position where like I really hate Planks. Because in addition to the random elements, like when you just have larger enemies or bosses around, Planks can't generate morsels, so I don't get more lifesteal stacks than this. $25. That means that unit dies next turn. We should be able to do 400 very easily. Yeah, it takes one set of attacks. Yeah, we're good. Wonder if it was a mistake to take the Crucible Collector. Is good. Like, this unit is just getting hit, and it is going to have a good amount of max HP. I don't really think this is good now, but it might become good, and it's a really low-cost pickup. No? Like, I love you all, but we don't have Restores, and we already have a Gorger. It's probably card draw. Card draw and Ember are about equivalent right now, but after I go to a couple of Merchant of Magics, that's not true anymore. I think my path is here, then here, so I can get 4 card removes on base level things. Consume on Plink, sounds great. Cost reduction on these are about equivalent. Razor Sharp Edge having cost reduction is better than normal because of my Animus of Will, so I think I'm actually going to start there over Root Seeds. That true twice? I think it's true twice. Yee. I haven't picked up something like Spikes that really takes advantage of the status effect side of things. Also a world where we give this quick. I guess I need to figure out how I'm staying alive versus Seraph. I guess Damage Shield is a way to do that. Alright. Damage Shield is going to be my plan, though. I need to pick up more copies of that, and now I wish I had taken the Damage Shield common earlier. That might have been a mistake. I think I'm good with enemies having multi-strike, honestly. I'm also at 110 fire health, so not the end of the world if some bad things happen. Do I play Crucible Collector behind? Like, it is just going to die if I play it out normally. I'm kind of inclined to say yes and just treat it as 20 additional damage behind. Don't think this is worth casting. I'd rather Antumbra assault this unit, given the opportunity. Sure, haven't really gained damage or anything this fight. These are some poor setup turns. It's also like a horrible time to draw this. It doesn't make a lot of sense to try to plank this again. Alright. Alright. $88. Only nets 2 damage. Oh, is that enough? So you have 89 health. And I'm dealing 88 of it. So if I play this, you gain 10 armor, but I do 12 damage. Oh, this is actually enough for a kill. Neat. Alright, our draw order was a little rough this time around, but I think everything's going to be okay now. There are some scary waves coming, though. Probably should have glimmered here. Not my tightest game. But it does not appear that that's mattering. Alright, I'm already good for next floor. I think I want to guarantee that that's dead. Yeah, I'm not in any danger of taking damage. I guess I can try to blink. Get one? No. We'll kill the healthier one. Alright, maybe this Unleash the Wildwood was just a bad pickup. Come on. Actually, I guess I want to do it this way. Call that a net positive for me, that I made that misplay. Am I even gonna get to 20 morsels? I don't think I get to 20 morsels. Yeah, I don't think I get to 20 morsels in a given fight. I don't even think I get to 20 morsels in the last fight. That's roughly 2 morsels a turn. I'm not hitting anywhere near that, and my cards aren't set up long term to do that either. These are both great. Shroud Spike is a harder to replace effect, but I specifically need a way to stay alive versus Seraph. I don't know how many waves I'm going to need. It really depends on how good my first turn draw is. Maybe I take the Shroud Spike because Grovel can be replaced by also the 4-cost thing that gives damage shield and morsels. It's so hard for me to use this right now, though. I'm just going to take the Grovel. Spike good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 free cards already. Spike's not bad. But I don't see myself taking more Ember. And I see myself being able to spend my Ember relatively well moving forward. I don't know that this is like an automatic slam pickup here. I'm just gonna skip. Plus I need a little more oomph in the first pass through the deck, in which case Preserve Thorns isn't crazy. Just 30 damage to some frontliner in case I get a weak Animus of Will opener. Alright, I'll take that. There's also a world where in the final fight I end up playing Crucible Collector in front rather than Animus of Will, depending on what happens with my Animus of Will upgrades. Here's the large stone I wanted. It's a huge, huge damage increase. Alright, so the Train Steward goes, and then probably unupgraded Plank is worse than unupgraded Root Seeds. I'm quite poor. Oh, this boss scares me. This boss scares me a lot. I think I'm going to take the Trial because it's worth gold and I need gold. But I think I'm very much priced into playing a 2-floor setup this run, this fight. So I think this is my kill floor. Oh god. Oh, I was planning on using this to buy time, but my planks are morsel generation. That's spooky. Yeah. How do I make the morsels? So that stealth boss doesn't ruin me. Because I'm not preserving my damage shields very well, and I'm really not getting more damage shields. What if I sting here, bring something to 2, and then Plank hits it twice? Oh, alright. Plan failed. Let's take an extra Ember. You're also going to the pyre as of right now, which is not great. Oh, that's also not great. Okay, basically, don't play the fight like I just played the fight. Playing the fight like I just played the fight is very bad and unadvised. Alright. Link plus grovel, question mark. Let's hope we can get there. This is not the big floor, which is like super relevant right now. Alright, anything that provides health. Glimmer is 12. We still definitely want a Glimmer. Now, morsels. I can put them in front to save damage shields for later. Later is hopefully not here saving 2 damage. I don't know, I've got 2 more waves of this crap coming in. Maybe some combination of HP and attack ends up being better. If I hit one of these, I can plink. And then... Did I really just hit the front unit twice? Okay, thank you. So that cost me some health. That is probably fine. I am worried that I killed myself. I don't want to kill that. I do want to kill this. But I don't really have many options for what I'm doing here. That should have gone here. I only need 2 attack cycles, but that hits in stacks. This hits in stacks of 15, which is terrifying. Oh no, but I'm gonna kill you. Oh, this is very strange math. Oh, I'm so close. Does this change anything? It is going to change things. Does it change things positively, though? You're still going to be stealthy when I've already killed these things. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Our hits and stacks at 45. Maybe I'm not. Yikes. Should not have turned on that trial. I thought it was going to be fine. Yes, I need more of this. Adaptive mutation is very interesting. In fights where Crucible Collector becomes a frontline unit, if I try to do lifesteal stuff, then Animus of Will, even without doing cool Primordium things, can do a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. But I really think I just want Animus of Will to be eating. So I think I'm gonna pass out on all this stuff. I hope I casually pick up some fire health without having to go out of my way for it. The Crucible Collector is kind of sad. I think I want this fire health as a safety net, and saving my gold is good. Yeah, let's go right. This is insane. This is like exactly the sort of thing that I would love to see. I'm so much better at being a 2-floor setup now because I can feed Crucible Collector very consistently. I think I just want to do Razor Sharp Edge here again. Like, it's so good to draw on turn 1 with this deck. I also think it got, like, way harder to play this deck by picking that up, because, like, now there's definitely times where I should consider playing my units differently when I draw all of them on turn 1 like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going 2-floor setup. That's a lot of damage. I probably need to eat one of these now. Oh. I think I can afford to do this. Oh, right, because of the Eaten Days, I don't get to attack and kill this statue this turn. Alright. Even though that gives you armor, it makes the most sense to play that down there. Honestly, feels like everything that's important is up there. Yeah, I wonder, I don't know, maybe I'm better off being a single floor deck and just like removing this from the deck. Like, given the option to keep that thing alive, I'm just kind of like, whatever about it. So this kills that back unit and saves me a damage shield while also getting me 2 morsels. Yeah, I think we're done with you. Thank you for your service. Here? Oh wow, 2 kills. Damage. That can get killed too. Oh, you didn't die. I mean, good job. Like, I guess, like, hang out some more. Yeah, I think I'm pulling this out of my deck. Like, it feels like this sort of thing, pushed to a little bit more of an extreme, can be good enough to beat Seraph. Shade Lamp. So good. The damage shield morsel is really good. Not sure if it's worth trading damage shield morsel for 2 random morsels. Close. I'm gonna err on the side of not doing it now. Handful. You love to see it. Especially like a holdover grovel or something of that nature. Really just kind of be very strong here. What is it? Is this lifesteal? Lifesteal is not better than 2 random morsels. Yeah, I think I find like a holdover grovel and I think we're very done. Like Bell is not even doing damage to me. I know I said I'm usually going to stop when I hit the red X, but I just want to like have a feel for this. So, dealing about 750. Yeah, so it takes me 4 damage shields to kill Fel. Yeah, that's fine. Cycle of Life is really good with Primordium. But it requires multiple energy upgrades to be good. I'm kind of okay in terms of Ember, though, especially after I do a bunch of cost reduction stuff. I go to Merchant of Magic's 2 floor in a row. Yes, I can very easily go to 2 Merchants of Magic in a row while also getting 4 card removes and getting this out of my deck. I think I will pick up Cycle of Life then. The thing that's scary for me is if the last fight, the super floor, is the bottom floor. That spooks me a lot. I don't think that does anything, right? No, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's take damage shield 4. I think I want to take this first and just learn as much as I can. No. No, no. I'm getting 4 card removes. What are my card removes? It's Crucible Collector and 3 Planks. It's Crucible Collector and 3 Planks. If that's the case, I should not Power Stone upgrade Plank. Upgrade something like this instead. Maybe Umbra Assault is better. Gives me more flexibility with excuse me, killing my own morsels because some of them have more than 3 HP. Double stack is not super interesting against the Cleanse Seraph. Woo! That's kind of a whiff. Okay. No, no. That will eat through my damage shields very quickly. That's not acceptable. Yeah, like this is a way better turn 1. A quick tome would be so strong. I think I need this gold rather badly. That one. This one. I think I'm okay with redrawing those cards later. I can spend 1 Ember without it being detrimental, so that can go there. And we'll Mind Collapse one of those. Grovel. I think I grovel again. I think I let that morsel get killed, but I'm good with redrawing these the second pass through the deck. Maybe not 3 though. Maybe let's let 1 get killed. These killing doesn't increase the power of the backline units. I don't want to Glimmer of this floor. It kills 2 problematic units at the same time. But I need to make sure this dies. Plink is likely to kill it. Alright, Plink killed it. Good job, Plink. Now we can go +4 attack. I think twice here. Razor Sharp Edge, do this for no reason. That card has not done me any good. Make this floor smaller. Do I take the 2 for 1 here? I think I take the 2 for 1 here. I think it represents scarier things. And this can die. That floor is spooky. That's gonna get glimmered. It's a very good cycle of life. I need to do like 6 damage to this in order to do what I want. I really want to cast that glimmer on that floor. Oh wait, this does it, right? Okay, that does it. In which case, that can go there. And it's very good. At which point, I'm not really worried about any of these floors anymore. I can just do some of this sort of thing. Save myself a little bit of health. Maybe I have too many root seeds in this deck. Okay, damage shield versus 2 random ones. How am I feeling? Feeling like more damage shields are just good. Let's just Umbra assault this. Yeah, I wonder how much incidental damage we're going to do along the way to Seraph. As long as the answer is a meaningful amount, I think I'm going to be okay. Like, if I can get in 1,000 chip damage on Seraph in the various waves, I think I will get to where I need to be. There's plus 10 on it, right? It does have plus 10 on it. Yeah. Something, 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 sequencing, something, something. I missed a morsel there. I needed to play a sting first. Alright, this is why you're hanging out here. That specifically says enemy unit. Yeah, so we're at 600 damage per turn cycle. We don't need to survive that many turns against Seraph. I do definitely need more of this sort of stuff. I think it's just another grovel. My Ember is a little tight. I don't think I win the last fight if the bottom floor is the small floor. Just throwing that out there now. Sorry. I'm used to saying it that way, but that's not true. I don't think I win this fight if the large floor is the bottom floor. I think I'm going to need another turn or two to build up damage shields. Mask of Penumbra is interesting. Winged technology is maybe good. Stops the Pyrowings from killing my morsels. Seems kind of like a big deal since I never found any quick. Oh no, did I take myself out of, took myself out of holdover range. Now I'm gonna reroll the shop, get a holdover, and like fucking curse myself. Nope, okay, cool. Alright. Link, get out. Link, get out. There is a world where I duplicate Animus of Will here so that one floor isn't always getting cleansed. There's also a world where I duplicate Animus of Will because after Primordium has died, I have the space to play the second one, and it's just worth 60 more backline damage. I just kind of feel like this is the dupe. It's strange. I think this takes a little bit of pressure off of my stuff getting cleansed. Alright. I'm not overly confident that I win this. Okay. This is a start I can work with. I'm also going to get a morsel here, which is kind of a big deal. Oh, so this was big floor, small floor, same time. I see. Alright. We're not giving ourselves days this turn, which is cool. I think we're playing these on the back, even though it represents less damage here this turn. That's going to give me some morsels. Okay. I think it's correct to play a morsel on a different floor here so that Seraph goes to that floor and cleanses. Yeah? Yeah. Genius. He's a genius. Okay. I have a billion very good cards this turn. Wow, sequencing is really hard this turn. Because my hand is very full, and I want to get value off of like Umbra, Assault, Shade Splitter, and Mind Collapse, while also somehow playing Engine Upgrade. So like, there's a lot going on. Whatever I play, I'll have one fewer card in hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I Umbra Assault now, I'll waste one morsel. Are you going to the pyre and doing 15 damage to it? I think so. I don't think much is going to get past this middle floor after next turn. The question is, like, how much damage is my bottom unit going to take? Slash, am I okay with playing this on the bottom and having it get Ember drained? Not really. So what if I play this top, Engine Upgrade bottom, and Umbra Assault you worth 4 morsels. Alright, not a lot of variety there. Was it? Oh shoot! This had a damage shield because of winged steel, so I should have put that in front. It would have saved a damage shield. All right, that goes there. This goes here. Well, now. Oh, little buddy! Little buddy, you were here! You were here before. You can attack. This is legit. Okay. Oh, and you're gonna survive. Oh, that means you're getting Ember Drain. Fuck. Okay, well. It also means Seraph can go to the bottom floor to cleanse, so, like, there's that going for me. I think I do that. That. Like, man, I wish I could kill you. I think I'm gonna leave these in the deck. That was worth one less Ember. For sure. For sure. Alright, can I kill something? I can maybe kill something with Blink. Hold on, I should probably cast some stuff first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to cast... No, this is fine. I'll add 4 things to hand. I'll have 6 cards in hand. Alright, yeah. Or not! Alright, not the best. Not the best. Alright, these all have damage shield, so I can play 2 here. I'm not scaling as hard as I need to. Now you're gonna come middle. Yeah, rip 6 damage shields. Okay. Then this nets some more morsels. Damage shield is great. Are you surviving down there? Oh no, you're not. You're not surviving down there. Not even close. My damage shields are gonna get nerfed again next turn as well. Alright. I think I'm dead. We're gonna try not to be dead, but... don't love how this is looking. You can have the life steal. You'll heal yourself back up later. I'll kill that. You have the damage shield. You have the life steal. 2 spots available. I can Antumbra Assault something. Or I can just play Root Seeds twice. Umbra Assault saves me a damage shield. Alright. If I leave you here, I lose 1 Ember, but Seraph maybe... Oh no, I don't. attack. So I can put the second one here, and then Seraph maybe does that. Is that worth the Ember? Probably worth the Ember. Seraph has to cleanse either bottom or middle this turn. I'd like there to be a possibility that it's the floor that I want, and not middle. Yes! Oh, that was a good play! So this is going to be worth a few cards. I think it's dead here, right? Yeah. Not really on track to do the 1,000 damage that I wanted to do before Seraph comes around. I am nervous, but I'm doing a shit ton of damage. Maybe it's okay. These 6 damage shields. I do have a lot of HP, though, due to the cycle of life. Maybe I'll be okay. Okay. Morsels this turn. I can Umbra Assault and just take 4 morsels, I think. That's better than the slightly greater Ember I get using Mind Collapse based lines. Oh wait, hold on. Like, let's make sure I actually get this bonus damage this turn. It's super relevant right now. Alright, so you're dying in 1 hit, so that means that these should just go here. Alright. See how bad this looks. I got there. Alright. We didn't accrue that many damage shields, but we're hitting for 750 per turn cycle, and we have 143 health. Like, man, this cycle of life that I've played a handful of times, like, absolutely was the deal breaker between whether or not I won this run. Just cause one more cycle of life, huh? Just for old time's sake. Alright, got a solid budding win streak here. Hey, why don't I have the nice crown around you? I did all your things. I got all your crowns. Oh, do I also need this? Alright, I'm gonna check the logbook after that and see what I haven't mastered with Stygian. Okay, I don't think I played perfectly this run. Not even close to it. I don't know that I should have taken the Gorge unit that I picked up in the first place. Like, I was against Cleanse Seraph anyway, so my lifesteal stacks weren't likely to be all that high. Like, I thought I was going to be a 2-floor thing, but it turns out, like, Large Stone Animus of Will is just, like, very, very strong with what I had going on here. I know I had poor sequencing at multiple points in the run, and I think in the last fight here, like, since I wasn't used to having wing technology, I probably threw away a couple of damage shields just by not playing a unit in front once I had already killed the backline unit so that there was only one attacker. And if I didn't have the cycle of life, those individual damage shields, like, absolutely could have been a deal breaker. Other than the Gorge unit, I'm pretty happy with most of my picks. I liked how I did most of the upgrades. I don't know that the Unleash the Wildwood healed more than, like, single-digit HP throughout the run. Or, I guess it kept that Gorge unit alive that one time when I had already given up on it. So I probably shouldn't have picked this. I don't know, it's hard to say, because, like, at the time, I didn't have, like, the Shade Lamp yet, and I didn't have a strong direction for how exactly I was going about winning the run, so, like, it's a very low-cost speculative pick when I didn't realize that I was going to have a billion damage shield later on. Like, we didn't get offered the Grobbles until later, and then it became very, very, very good. Alright, anyway, hope you're all having fun with this. I'll be back tomorrow.